Hello, friends. Welcome back to this series on Don't Believe Everything That You Think. Today, we are diving into new chapter, chapter number 6, How the Human Experience is Created. The three principles. This is one of the most important chapter in the book because it explains the foundation of our human experience through three universal principles. First is mind, the energy or intelligence of life itself. It is the source of everything and the reason we are alive. Second is consciousness, the awareness that allows us to experience life. Without consciousness, there would be no experience of thoughts, feelings, or the world. Third is thought, the creative power we use to shape the reality, whatever we think, we feel, and that becomes our experience in the moment. Together, these three principles explain why life feels the way it does. It not the outside world that determine our feelings. It's how our thoughts, powered by consciousness and life itself, created our inner reality. For example, two people can face the same situation but have completely different experiences. Why? Because their thoughts about the situation were different. The beauty of this understanding is that once we see how the human experience is created, what we stop blaming the world outside and start recognizing the role of our own thoughts and awareness. This realization is freezing. It shows us that peace, clarity, and happiness are always available when we understand the nature of three principles. So let's start the chapter number 6, how the human experience is created. The three principles. If the only thing people learned was not to be afraid of their experience, that alone would be change the world. Sydney Banks. At its fundamental level, the human experience is created by these three principles: universal mind, consciousness, and thoughts. These three principles work together to allow us to experience everything we do in life. And if one of the three is missing, we don't be able to experience anything. These principles were first discovered by Sydney Banks, and now I have the humbling privilege to share them with you. Understanding these three principles enable us to know how we can alleviate ourselves from our suffering, but also allow us to create from source. So let's start with universal mind. Universal mind is the intelligence behind all living things. It is the life force and energy that is in all things. It is how an acorn knows how to grow into a tree, how the planets know how to stay in orbit, and how our bodies know how to be heal itself when we get a cut. It is how our bodies knows how to self-regulate and keep us alive without us having a manual to do everything like breathing, beating, or heart. An intelligence that knows how to do all of these and is in all things is called the universal mind. Many people call this God, infinite intelligence, and the quantum field source, and other names. This is where thoughts come from as well as everything else in the universe. All things are connected by universal mind. There is no separation between anything, and anytime there seems to be separation between things, it is merely an illusion of our thinking. When we are connected to universal mind, we feel whole, fulfilled, and filled with love, joy, peace, inspiration. It is only when we begin think, believe the illusion or ego, that we block this flow of universal mind and begin to feel separated, frustrated, lonely, angry, resentful, and sad, depressed, and fearful. Universal consciousness. Universal consciousness is collective consciousness of all things. It is what allows us to be aware that we are exist and aware of our thoughts. Without universal consciousness, we wouldn't be able to experience anything. Our five senses would have no use because there is nothing to be aware of. This is what we brings things to our life and make them perceivable to us. Universal thoughts. Universal thoughts is the raw material of the universe from which we can create from. It is our ability to think and create from the energy of the universal mind. It's the object we can perceive through consciousness. Without thought, we would have nothing to be aware of. Thought is like the DVD that contain all the information for us to be able to watch the movie on the TV. The TV and DVD players is like consciousness. It allows us to have a mechanism to bring the information on the DVD to life for us to be able to watch the and experience the movie. The electricity that's needed to power the DVD player and TV is like universal mind in the senses that it is the invisible energy or force that connect and powers all things. It is the source from which we everything we can work and function. So, friends, this was chapter 6 of Don't Believe Everything That You Think. I hope the insights were explored today gave you so much clarity and peace of mind. If you found this video helpful, do share your thoughts in the comments. I would love to know what you felt about this chapter. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you would don't miss the upcoming chapters in this series. We will continue our journey with chapter 7 in the next video. Until then, remember your thoughts are not permanent and peace is your neutral state. Thank you for watching. See you soon in the next part. Stay tuned.